In today's news, 2026 budget to focus on sustainability and growth, says Premier. Governor orders independent investigation into prison escape. Road from Seacows Bay to Road Town temporarily closed, and FRASER tables landmark bill to strengthen legislative autonomy. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
We mash the gas, them bite the dust. We set the speed while they gathering rust. Inside we heart BVI come first. So please don't be fooled, cause they not like us. Once we mash the gas, them bite the dust. Cause we always fast and we always fuss. If you want real speed, you know who to trust. Somebody better tell them they're not like who? They're not like us. CCT fast, like CCT fast, like CCT just. Generosity, love, the community bad, like CCT fast with the 5G. Cause BVI is we.
Welcome to the Wednesday, November 5th edition of 284 News. I am Jacques Wooding Donovan, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. Premier and Minister for Finance, the Honorable Dr. Natalia Wheatley, will deliver the 2026 budget address on Thursday, November 6, 2025, during the 12th sitting of the second session of the 5th House of Assembly. The address, themed Building a Sustainable Nation, Pillars of Progress, will present the government's financial outlook, policy priorities, and strategic plans to guide the Virgin Islands' growth and resilience in the coming year. The presentation is expected to focus on advancing sustainability across sectors, including infrastructure, healthcare, education, and climate resilience. Premier Wheatley said the 2026 budget will reflect a balanced approach that promotes economic progress, social development, and environmental stewardship. Meanwhile, Governor Daniel Pruce has pledged stronger action on crime in the Virgin Islands, announcing an independent investigation into the recent prison escape. More in this report. Governor Daniel Pruce has announced that an independent investigation will be launched into the recent escape of prisoners Jose Almestica and John Burgos, calling it an essential part of the government's follow-up response to the incident. Speaking at a media briefing on Tuesday, the governor said partnerships are already in place to secure overseas assistance for the probe.
Able to confirm this morning that alongside the local internal investigations into this matter, with the support of the Ministry of Justice, I have commissioned a full independent external investigation into the circumstances that led to the escape of Jose Almestica and John Burgos.
Governor Pruce also revealed troubling crime statistics, noting that robberies have increased 58% between January and September this year, based on discussions from the recently held Anti-Crime Summit. He added that both minor and serious assaults, as well as motor vehicle thefts, have also had an uptick, though police have successfully recovered several illegal firearms during operations.
And when you make the comparison with the 5-year average, the increase is 131%, so a significant uptick there. Over a similar period, we'd seen that minor assaults compared to last year had increased by 8%, serious assaults up by 9%, and motor vehicle theft has increased by 15% as well. And again, up until September, I think this figure has increased since then, but up until September, the police had recovered 18 firearms and 1,146 rounds of ammunition.
Providing an update on commitments made at the Anti-Crime Summit, Cruz said efforts are underway to appoint a dedicated officer within his office to handle all matters related to public safety. He also confirmed the development of a community safety strategy aimed at improving security and collaboration across the territory.
And we are in the process of identifying an individual that could fulfill that role. I would hope to have them in place in the early part of next year. And I think that will bring significant benefit across the board to the work that we are doing in the security and justice space. Flowing from that, although the work is already starting to get underway, I made a commitment to develop a security strategy for the territory. This, I think, will be an important complement to the anti-crime strategy, which is one of the other commitments from the summit itself. As we know, we've had a number of reports and analyses of how the security and justice sector within the territory is operating and where things could improve and be developed. So I think the security and justice strategy will give us a strategic context for taking that work forwards, and also help us foster greater coherence between the various agencies involved.
The governor reaffirmed his commitment to working closely with law enforcement and the public to strengthen security and restore confidence throughout the Virgin Islands. In other news, the Ministry of Communications and Works has announced that the Georges Hollow Road project is now in its final phase, leading to disruptions from Seacoast Bay into Road Town. More in this report. Work on the Georges Hollow project has entered its final phase, with the pouring of concrete now in progress. As a result, the road from Seacoast Bay over the hill to Road Town has been closed through traffic. Motorists are being asked to use alternative routes until the work is completed. Communication specialist in the Ministry of Communications and Works, Dean Greenaway, said the project is nearing completion and assured the public that they will be kept informed as the work progresses.
As you can see, the work is in progress to get this final stretch of road paved. So the road is going to be closed until this is cured. This is what has been done previously. We know people have been trying to get through, but be patient as the final stretches of the work is being done. This is the point where the road is being joined, and it will go down. I think it's about 400 and something linear feet that is being poured, and we have about another 20 linear feet of width, so cars are going to be able to come up and down without obstructing each other as it was previously.
He also provided several updates on other roadways across the territory, noting that efforts are continuing to improve infrastructure and road safety.
Today I'm told there's again about 470 linear feet of road being cast. So the Ministry of Communication and Works is asking for the patience of the motoring public as the work continue here in Georges Hollow.
Further updates on the reopening of Georges Hollow will be provided in the coming days. Up next, FRASER tables landmark bill to strengthen legislative autonomy and $1.7 million deal to provide accommodation and rehabilitation services for the homeless. These and more stories after a word from our sponsors.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business.
We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Life is unpredictable, and when a storm is coming, having a plan can make all the difference.
We need a plan in case of a hurricane. Everyone, let's work together on this.
This is where we go in case if we need to evacuate. This is safe away from flood zones.
I will use this room as our secure space if we have to stay home.
Don't forget to save our local contacts and also our off-island contacts.
Right, and we need to have a plan for our pets too. They can't go to shelters, so we need a safe place for them.
In case we get separated, we should have a meeting spot. How about the community center?
That's good, and we can leave a note there too.
I feel safe knowing we have a plan.
With a plan, you're not just preparing for the worst, you're taking control of the situation. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Speaker of the House of Assembly, Corinne George Massacott, says the House of Assembly Management Bill 2025 marks a major step towards legislative independence, giving the body full autonomy over its own staffing, budgeting, and operations for the first time in Virgin Islands history. More in this report. Speaker of the House of Assembly, Corinne George Massacott, has said that the current Management Bill 2025, that is before the House of Assembly, among other things, establishes a well-defined governance structure that empowers the institution to manage its own affairs, including staffing, budgeting, procedural integrity, and institutional development. Before the bill received its second and third readings and was debated in last week's sitting, the Speaker issued a statement titled "The Importance of an Autonomous Legislature and the House of Assembly Management Bill 2025. She said that an autonomous legislature is the foundation of every functioning democracy, as it is within the chambers that the voice of the people finds expression, where laws are created, and where government is held accountable. She believes for this process to have true meaning, the legislature must be able to act independently, free from interference, and be guided only by the Constitution, the standing orders, and the will of the people. The Speaker said for many years, the operational and administrative framework of the House has relied on external mechanisms that were not fully aligned with the principles of legislative autonomy. And the Management Bill 2025 was introduced to the House by 3rd District Representative and Deputy Premier Julian FRASER. FRASER said the bill seeks to establish a House of Assembly Management Commission, which is outside the jurisdiction of the Executive, the Public Service, and the Public Service Commission. FRASER noted that with the passage of the Management Bill 2025, the House of Assembly will, for the first time, take its destiny into its own hands.
So, you would have financial independence, Madam Speaker. And that independence, we will assure the public, someone will assure the public that it will be managed and managed prudently. And I dare say, Madam Speaker, that a series of other legislation that this House has passed governing the operation and behavior of this House comes into play with this independence. We are not, we were cautious and judicious enough to know that with responsibility, with independence comes responsibility. And we made sure that we put in place all the legislation that is necessary to govern the behavior and the operation of the House of Assembly. B, establishing the executive, management, and administrative structure of the Commission for the necessary discharge of its functions. C, preparing regular budget and financial and operational reports for submission to the House of Assembly. Yes, Madam Speaker, the Commission will do that. Prepare the budget, financial reports, and we're not going away. The House of Assembly is not going away, Madam Speaker. When those reports come to the House of Assembly, they'll be laid on the table, they'll be debated, and the public will know what the House of Assembly is doing.
Meanwhile, the government of the Virgin Islands has signed a $1.7 million contract with Island Concrete Limited to build the Long Look Social Home Complex, a new facility designed to provide housing and support services for chronically homeless individuals and those facing severe social and economic hardship. Support services for people facing the issue of chronic homelessness are expected to be addressed with the construction of a home on the eastern end of the island. The government, through the Ministry of Health and Social Development, has signed a $1 million contract this week with Island Concrete Limited for the construction of the Long Look Social Home Complex. The new facility will be constructed in the heart of Long Look and will offer structured accommodation and comprehensive support services for chronically homeless individuals and persons facing severe social and economic hardship. Once completed, it will complement the existing Safe Haven Transitional Center by providing a crucial next step towards rehabilitation, reintegration, and independent living. Premier and Minister for Finance, Dr. Natalia Wheatley, hailed the signing as a symbol of their collective compassion and commitment to ensuring that every Virgin Islander, regardless of circumstance, has access to the support they need to rebuild their lives with dignity.
As a well-known hymn reminds us, if I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. Successive governments have long recognized the growing need for social support and appropriate accommodation for individuals facing chronic homelessness, mental illness, substance abuse, unemployment, or the absence of family support. The Safe Haven Transitional Center has served as a beacon of hope for many, but its capacity has reached its limits. This new facility will significantly strengthen our ability to respond. It will provide not only structured, time-limited accommodation, but also a comprehensive range of support services for residents and families. These services will include rehabilitative and reintegration programs, skills and employment development initiatives, and community-based support, ensuring that every person who walks through these doors receives the guidance and opportunity they need to rebuild their lives. Our vision is clear: to create a safe, empowering environment that promotes rehabilitation, stability, and reintegration. To coordinated social support, case management, and strong community partnerships will help transform lives, but not only for today, but for generations to come. When we invest in the vulnerable, we invest in the future of our territory. We break cycles of despair and build pathways to independence, dignity, and hope.
Project contractor and managing director of Island Concrete, Dion Crabb, spoke from the heart and applauded the initiative, recognizing its importance.
The Long Look Social Home Complex. I think that got a really nice ring to it. Coming from Long Look, it means a lot more to me than most people would understand. From being in construction, trying to get some of the guys involved with getting off the street, doing something more progressive with their life, to now understanding a project that can actually showcase where the BVI is actually going when it comes to taking care of those types of people. I don't want you to take this for granted. Like, this is something that's going to be extremely amazing for Tatola, and especially the eastern Long Look area. We welcome it. I used a word in my last speech, which was inclusion. We will make sure the people of the district actually play a major role in the construction of this building. We would work very close with the ministry to make sure that everything is in place. From the projects that we've done before, we understand the ups and downs. So we have a very good rapport with the ministry. We would guarantee that this thing would be done on time and on budget. And I think you guys will be very happy with what comes out at the end. Thank you very much again to the Premier, the Ministry, for giving Island Concrete the opportunity on a project of this kind. This is another one that feel good. As Lynn Henley felt good, but this one actually feel a little bit better.
The contract was signed for the amount of $1,722,396.36 and is expected to be completed by December 2026. Up next, the inaugural 284 Excellence Film Festival highlighted the Virgin Islands' growing film industry and BVI to see scattered showers through tonight, after a quick word from our sponsors.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. The inaugural 284 Excellence Film Festival wrapped up on Sunday, capping several days of screenings and events that celebrated local, regional, and international talent in film and storytelling. Here's a look at how things went down.
everyone. I recognize the protocol that has already been established. It is a true honor to welcome you all to the inaugural 284 Excellence Film Festival Awards event, a celebration of cinematic brilliance, cultural storytelling, and the boundless creativity that connects us across borders. On behalf of the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission's Board of Directors and staff, I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, filmmakers, and industry professionals from near and far. Your presence here tonight is a powerful affirmation of the Virgin Islands' growing role in the global creative landscape. This festival, under the theme Uniting Creative Voices, Celebrating Caribbean Stories, marks a pivotal movement in our journey to position the Virgin Islands as an emerging destination for film production and film tourism. With over 35 film submissions from around the world, this inaugural edition is a testament to the interest and enthusiasm surrounding our islands, not just for their beauty, but for their potential to inspire and host world-class storytelling. We are proud to support initiatives like the 284 Excellence Film Festival, which shine a spotlight on the richness of global and Caribbean narratives and the remarkable talent behind them. As we continue to build our creative industries, we look forward to welcoming more filmmakers and visionaries to discover all that our islands have to offer. Special thanks to the British Virgin Islands Film Commission and especially to Film Commissioner Natalie Hodge for your efforts, leadership, and vision in bringing this festival to life. Your efforts are shaping a vibrant future for film and culture in the Virgin Islands. Let's give Natalie a wonderful round of applause for the work that she has done. A word of gratitude also goes to Miss Sade Blackman, whose quiet determination kept everything moving behind the scenes. Many days I'd pull her chair away from her desk just to make her smile. Sometimes it worked, but in the busy week before the event, I mostly got an eye roll. Sade, thank you for your dedication. Let's give Sade a massive round of applause. Amazing. To our volunteers, a heartfelt thank you for your service, for without you, none of this would be possible. To our sponsors, this could not have been made possible without your kind contributions. To all our guests, we hope that our hospitality made you feel at home and that you learned that a painkiller isn't just something you find in a grocery store or pharmacy. To all our filmmakers, we celebrate tonight. Thank you for sharing your stories and your artistry. We are honored to host you and be a part of this exciting journey. Enjoy the evening, celebrate the excellence, and let this be the beginning of many more cinematic collaborations in the Virgin Islands. Thank you.
In weather, forecasts indicate that pockets of moisture with the low-level wind flow will continue to move across the area, maintaining a moderate chance of brief passing showers through the next 24 hours. Tonight, we'll see similar conditions with a 60% or moderate chance of showers. Winds will blow from the east at 8 to 16 miles per hour. Seas are expected to range from 4 to 6 feet, and small craft operators are advised to continue to exercise caution in open waters. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:20 a.m. And that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for news updates at 284media.com, like us on Facebook at 284media, and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I am Jaka Wooding Donovan, and I will see you again soon, so have yourself a safe and enjoyable evening. Goodbye.